Hi, Bonbon here. Right, straight into the meat of the show because you know what's coming. You've read the video title, you've seen the thumbnail, and you might even have glanced at the description. Yes, it's marbles. And a couple of you did actually guess this one from last week's teaser. I'm surprised more of you didn't because it was right there in the thumbnail. Look, a giant marble. I even made sure it was colourful against the white background. Hey ho, anyway, let's crack on. So, the main screen today is going to be showing the high-speed build. Everything's sped up about 1,000 speeds. Don't worry, you're not expected to keep up with this one. This is just to keep your eyes busy. I will be showing you in real time in the bottom right-hand corner the core mechanics on how this works and explaining which mods, you won't need many, which mods you need to do it. Now, the inspiration for this came from the canal, the elevated aqueduct tutorial, where I needed a bus which looked like a ship, and I did some research. I thought maybe I can make this myself. I did some research, and one thing that I learnt was with vehicles, the part of the vehicle which touches the road animates while the vehicle is moving. It rolls. So you make a vehicle, you put some wheels on it, the wheels touch the road, the wheels animate as rolling. If you give a vehicle no wheels, the whole vehicle will roll, which obviously isn't really the effects that you want for a ship, which was basically wheelless. And so I didn't know what to do here. I went to Revo. Revo was a legend, gave me a ship with invisible wheels, and therefore we had a bus that looked like a ship. Thank you, Revo. But in that point, I thought, oh, hang on, what if we did have a rolling vehicle, i.e. a marble, and hence the idea came to fruition. Now, I tried making the marble myself, but I didn't know where to start, so I went to the majestic, the legendary, the one and only SvenBerlin, because they're the legend of animations, and I thought maybe we need to animate this. Well, it turns out you can't animate vehicles, but more importantly, you can make a marble-shaped vehicle, and Sven has done that for us, and somewhat brilliantly too. And you'll see that in full cinematics towards the end of the show. So yes, I think we should probably slow things down now and show you in real time. This is me real time building, bottom right hand corner of your screen now, a replica, but a simplified replica of what's going on the main screen. So what we're going to need are two separate neighborhoods, a left-hand neighborhood and a right-hand neighborhood. So both of them are going to be very, very similar actually. And when I say neighborhoods, we're not actually going to be doing any zoning here. There's no zoning. We're not connecting to the outside world. These are going to just be self-sufficient service areas. Okay, I say neighborhood, I mean service areas. So I think we'll do a little loop on the one on the right because we just need a little bit more space because of one of the assets that's going there. Right, on each neighborhood, we're going to need to be self-sufficient. So we'll need to give each one a fire station, a police station, a medical center, and a crematorium. They're the bare essentials. We could put schools in. What's the point? We haven't got people moving in, and we won't have either. Not for this anyway. You could have, but you don't need it. So the same on the other side. We'll give a police station, a fire station, a medical centre, and a crematorium on the other side as well. See how quick I build in real life. I like fast. Also, we're going to need two extra things. We're going to need power station. Now, I am using a couple of extra mods, which I'll talk about in a moment, but a power station on the right. And we're going to need the waste collection. That's it, waste services on the left. So that is the core of it. They're both self-sufficient, but one has power, which the other one needs, and the other one has waste collection that the first one needs. We are going to also have ourselves, this little road going up here is our backdrop. These are all the buildings that are not part of the marble run. It is just simply background. Okay, so that's being serviced by the left-hand neighborhood. Next up comes the actual marble run, and again, overly simplified here, and you can choose your own roads for this one. I, in the actual main build, used some custom no lane marking roads, but what we'll do is off of here, we're just going to branch off, and we're going to go elevated just to show you that the marble run is elevated for no other reason. And again, I'm just going to, again, overly simplify this one, do a few curves there, and we're going to link it back around, invalid shape, hang on, there you go, that's better, and we'll link it back around to connect up with the second neighbourhood. And then finally, we need one last, it'll be a straight road, connecting up the two neighbourhoods from the power station back to the garbage. So for a garbage van to get to the power station now, or garbage truck, it needs to go all the way around the marble loops. Does that make sense? I think it probably should. Meanwhile, I am using other mods like Electric Road mod by Clyde45, which means that everything's getting power anyway, and I've already provided water, so all the other bits are in place anyway. I thought that would go without saying, but I thought I'd say it anyway. Right, so we've got all of that. Then the extra little fun things that you can do to make this feel more like a marble run, because this just looks like a road at the moment, is to give this some banking. Now, to get the banking in place, I've used Node Controller. Now, with Node Controller, you can select the node. You can then go to the top left-hand corner and choose Twist, and then just using the middle mouse button, you can rock the road backwards and forwards. So you bank it in the direction that you would expect a marble run to bank. Choose the next node a bit further along, and then you can bank that one. There's a limit to how far you can bank these things. But so again, and I'm not using the roads that I've used actually in the main video itself. This is just for illustration only. So again, choose the next node along. Look how fast I am. I'm super fast. And then these ones, now we're coming around to the other side. We're banking to the left now, so we're going to rotate it the opposite direction, stop the marble from rolling off. Not that it will, because the marble is actually going to be a garbage truck. That looks like a marble. It's all in the imagination, okay? I got a lot of grief regarding my ships that look like, my buses that look like ships. Well, hopefully I'm going to get a lot of grief here as well for my garbage trucks that look like marbles. Listen, it's in the if you haven't got an imagination, then what happened to your life, huh? What happened to your life? Anyway, so that's how you put the banking on. And we've just got a little bit of pillars to sort out. We'll sort the pillars out in a moment. But first of all, let's give it some colours. For this, you'll want network skins. So yeah, open up your road menu, select the road you're going to be using, go into upgrade mode. And then at that point, you'll have the network skins bar on the right hand side. Choose colour. And then choose a colour from that. Now, the first one that you put down, it won't be very clear. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't show up as being a colour, but the second one does. The second one's much better. So yes, yeah, you choose your colour, and apparently that colour is now in place. And then the second one, I'm going to go through the colours of the rainbow. Can't see an orange, so I've just gone yellow, and the red transitioning into orange will make red transitioning into yellow will make orange, and then green, then blue, then purple, then red, then yellow, then green, then blue, then purple. Just going along each segment at a time, upgrading each segment. I found that easier to do after, rather than fiddling around trying to make the marble run and put in the colours at the same time. This is fairly quick to do afterwards, and you get this feeling of satisfaction that you've actually worked your way around the marble run, and you can just see it transform from grey into this multicoloured majestic track. Of course, you could do any colour that you like, and of course choose any road that you like. Also, with network skins, you can remove all of those props as well that are along the side of the road, so it just looks cleaner as well. And maybe you could use a different theme, which will give you a different colour sidewalk, or elevated side to the road, I guess. Finally, you're just going to move it, select all of the buildings, i.e. pillars, around here, and just drop them down to the maximum height without them clipping through, so that they support your marble run, and it's just not hovering in the air. And that's all you need to do to make a marble run. Apart from, of course, subscribe to your garbage truck and use the service vehicles mod. All of the mods are linked in the description. And then assign your marbles as your service vehicles to your garbage collection. And just let it go off on its own. Now, in theory, what you could do is just have a garbage collection on a loop only to go onto the marble run, and a separate one that will do your. Look, there goes our first marble. Look at her go. And you could have a separate garbage collection area for doing the city. As I've got it, you may possibly see a marble rolling around the city streets because I've only got the one set. But yes, the marble rolls. I've also used Traffic Manager Present Edition to set maximum speed limits on each section of the road layouts, so that the marble will speed up going down the hills and slow down going up the hills. And I'm going to be honest, there is a little bit of video editing just to make this thing look a little bit more believable. I couldn't spend any more time working on the edit, but yes, it's I think it's pretty believable as a marble run, don't you? You could even set Traffic Manager to specific lanes. Again, I didn't go to that effort, so yeah, there are places that you might feel this marble is in the wrong lane for where it's going around some banking. Should we have a look at that again, but from a different angle? How about from road level? So yes, this is it. This is all you need to do. Again, the links to everything are in the description, including to the marbles. We have 4 different colours, so you can subscribe to ones that you like. Just to remember, when you're in the service vehicle mod, to deselect the original garbage truck, otherwise you're going to be having garbage trucks doing exactly this, which I guess is kind of fun. I guess. But yes, this is it. Hopefully my wacky brain has entertained you for another Sunday. Hopefully. I think it kind of works. I could have done a bit more time on this bit here. There was, I know. You don't need to tell me. I know. It was all down to time. But anyway, yes, so thank you very much again to SvenBerlin for your excellent rolling marble. Couldn't have done it without you, my friend. Thank you so much. Everybody go over across the Sven's page, like them up, and tell them how wonderful they are, because they genuinely are. And that is about it. I'm going to close with some cinematics of the city from above, just for those of you that want to see all the extra buildings as well. I'll link into a collection so that you can subscribe to them. Most of these extra buildings are from Reaper. Love Reaper's work as well. So yeah, but all the buildings I've used as well will be in a one-click collection, so you can pick them all up. I found the buildings with the holes in made the most fun. Anyway, I've been Bomb-Bomby. You've been very, very welcome. I'll be back very, very soon. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.